I want to tell you how a penny changed my life. Yes, one penny. So when I first started out, I got to a place where I was starting to make some consistent money, and I was starting to get ahead just a little bit. Still had a lot of debt and everything. So I made a decision to whatever I could scrape together, I was going to start putting in my savings account. And I finally got it up to $100 after a long time, months probably. And the most interesting thing happened. Of course, they send you the statement of your checking and savings, and I got it back, and I was like, and I knew it earned a real minimal interest. And the statement came back, and I earned 1 penny of interest. So that sparked me, that got me going, and I said, well, I'm going to put as much in there as I can, see if I can get it up higher. And I built it to 200, and I got 2 pennies. And then I built to 300, I got 3 pennies. And then I got to 400, and I got 4 pennies. And then I got to 500, I got 5 pennies. And then something hit me. After I got 5 pennies and $500, I'm like, wait a minute. My savings account is earning me like 0.02 something percent. I know enough of stocks. I have enough in stocks now because that was my thing. I didn't have enough money to put in stocks, so I never did it. I did it when I was younger and wasted it and blew it. I was pretty good at it too, and I loved doing it. So I said, I am going to take that $500 and I'm going to invest it in the stock market. So I started slow. I got in there and I picked, this is where the base 15 comes in. I picked 15 stocks and I put $1 in each one of those 15 stocks. Just so I could see the market, see what it's doing. And I just put a few bucks in here and there. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. That stock just earned me like 7 cents, and I hardly had anything in it, maybe $50-$60 or something. I said, everything in the savings is coming out. I'm closing my savings account and put it in the stock market, and then I just did that. And over time, I watched that come in, and that 1 penny got me super excited. I don't know if I'm like you or not, but I started to see it, that all the effort I was putting to save money wasn't churning enough excitement in me. But when I started investing money, that excitement grew. So now, we talk about the $15. Maybe you started with the $15 and you're putting $1 in each stock, and you're going to start seeing some dividends pop in here and there. But if you're like me, that excitement starts to happen when you start seeing, this gave me another penny or two, and this gave me another penny or two. And now that I have several thousands of dollars in the stock market, I'm starting to see 20, 30, 40, $50 come in. I'm starting to see stocks go from this price up to this price, and I'm starting to be able to prune. That's a strategy we'll talk to you about later. Starting to prune hundreds and hundreds of dollars of profit. Not my base, not what I put in, profit, because it's went up in price. And I'm being able to prune and put it back into the lower stocks that I'm buying on sale and watch it go back up. And I just keep pruning and I keep investing in what I do each month and each payday. But that 1 penny got me fired up. Now I'm started probably getting hundreds of dollars a month of free money coming in off of dividends. Plus you're getting the growth. So that 1 penny inspired me to start doing everything I can to put as much in as possible. And it got me to go back and examine my Robinhood account that I had many years ago, when it first started. And start putting that $1 in. And now I'm putting quite a bit more than $1 in. I'm still got the same strategy. I developed a strategy, put it in my lowest performing stock, what I'm investing, and watch it go up. In the next couple videos for the other strategies, we're going to talk about what Ford did for me recently. How the strategy for Ford worked. So just look at your savings. Look at your stocks that you've already invested in, because many of you are already starting to follow the formula. Invest into the lowest one. And as it grows, you should get excited because you're starting to see something for your future. Imagine if you started investing the way you are now, even if it's just $15 a month. 10, 20, 30 years ago, depending on how old you are, and what it would be today, just at that $15 rate. So scrape those pennies, because pennies can inspire. Remember, not a financial advisor, This one's a little different, just telling you my story. Next one's going to be a little different. I'm going to tell you my story about Ford. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just on a journey with you. So tell me, when you started investing, what got you excited? Was it the pennies? Was it the growth? Was it that feeling of conquering a fear? Share with everybody. Because this is a community going on a journey to build financial wealth for us and others. See you next time.